Hey guys, I'm Bobby.
I'm Brent.
And today on Vegan Cooking with Bobby and Brent, we're going to show you how to make this delectable bean burger. That looks good, Brent, huh?
That looks amazing.
So Brent, what do we have today?
So what we're going to be doing today, Bob, is we're going to be making ourselves like a really amazing...
What are you guys making me for lunch? You making me some lunch?
Hey, Zach.
You guys are the best. I love you guys making me lunch.
Well, actually, Zach, we were thinking we were going to do a cooking show.
Yeah.
A cooking show?
Yeah, for now you know.
That sounds great. What kind of things you guys going to be doing?
We're going to be doing like all vegan stuff.
Yeah.
That's perfect.
Now, we know you guys want to watch, Zach, but we're going to be showing you, me and Brent, how to do vegan meals because we know that you're interested in learning how to make things that are healthy for you, don't cost a lot of money, and don't take a lot of time. So that's the kind of the idea.
That's fantastic. Will I get to share in some of the lunch when you're done?
Yeah.
Well, then I'm all for it.
Well, we didn't really talk about that.
So here are the ingredients that you'll need to make this meal. 1 cup of shredded zucchini, 1 cup of black beans, 6 tablespoons of ground flax, 1/2 teaspoon of steak seasoning, buns, and a topping. In this case, we chose guacamole. Total cook time, 15 minutes. Step 1. In a medium bowl, add all ingredients.
Alright, I think we should just hop into it, Bobby. Let's get rolling.
I think so too.
What do you want to do? Actually, since mainly this is a really easy one, I think we should both start shredding up some of my zucchini.
Let's do it. That sounds
Maybe
like fun.
one of us can shred and one of us can chop.
Okay, I like
So
that.
what we're going to be
assembly
using
line.
today is we've got this little grater here that we can use.
All right, so we're gonna dump in our beans here. Why did I read that wrong?
What'd you do?
I'm crazy.
Okay,
I just said it was not tablespoons. It is tablespoons. Whoa, what is going on with me
Jeez
today?
Louise, Papa.
What is going on with me today, guys? Woo!
I have like a little hang one at home, so
Yeah.
I feel like I'm using it like it's a cowbell right now.
Use the cowbells.
I don't know if we can use that much of that song. How many notes was that?
That's
4. We're good. We're good. We're copyright free.
All right, so we're gonna grab 6 tablespoons of the flax seed ground up, and let's just dump it right in here. Leaf, stem, root. Now let's take our flax seed, and we're gonna plop it into the bowl. The beans.
All right. And while you're doing that, I'm gonna also drop in our zucchini.
Wow, look at that. That looks awesome, doesn't it?
1 cup.
I'm proud of us.
What up?
We've got our bowl. It's full of all our stuff. Step 2. Mash together with a fork.
So now what I'm gonna start doing here is I'm gonna start using the fork to kind of mash everything together. So we want this to break the beans up enough so that it kind of like squishes everything together. We get the moisture from the beans mixing together with the flax, and that makes it a nice
That paste that you want.
Exactly, that kind of holds everything together.
Yes.
Step 3. Grill until golden on each side.
We're gonna need this pan to cook the patties on, as well as some olive oil or vegetable oil
We're gonna drip everywhere too.
that we're also gonna drip in.
There's a lot of that going on today. Inadvertent drippage.
Yeah.
It's the name of my new band, Inadvertent Drippage. I'm just gonna reach in and grab some of this good stuff.
Wow. Whew. Now, how many do we want to make, you think?
The recipe says it can make 4. I guess it's up to you to decide how big or small patty you want to make.
Should we just play patty cake with our dirty hands?
I don't want you to.
That was gross.
We're literally getting
That was
crap
gross.
everywhere.
That was disgusting.
Our hands were already dirty. It doesn't matter.
True.
There we go.
Woo! Wow, look. Brent, I have to say, I'm impressed with your consistency on that mixing. I mean, you're really lifting that like a mouse.
Now let's kind of spread these out in a sec.
So let's spread these out a little bit so that they're frying in different parts of the pan. And now I do want to point out that black beans are a great source of protein. Protein. It's what you need.
It makes you jacked. Like me.
Like me and Brent, look at us. Jacked.
No, but the cool thing with this a recipe like this too.
Johnny Bravo.
That's good. It's good. Keep going. Keep doing that while I'm trying to explain something.
Go ahead, Brent.
No, so the cool thing with a recipe like this too, because you could eat it raw if you wanted to. So
Right.
we can kind of decide how much we want to cook it, you know? So we don't have to go overboard if we don't want to. Usually with something like this, I would cook it just enough to kind of get the crispy outside edge and keep it consistent so it doesn't fall apart. but the less we cook it, the more it preserves the nutrients and stuff. So.
Yeah, no, that's fun. That's actually really interesting. It's kind of the opposite experience. So when you're cooking meat, the less you cook it, the more
dangerous it
is. And in this case, it's the very opposite.
Heated debate. Heated debate about to start here. Toast or not to toast? Where do you come, Bobby? Where do you come down on this?
Usually I'm either or. But
no fence sitting. No fence sitting. All right, John Kerry.
I'm gonna jump
pick
over
a
the
side.
fence. I'm gonna do a full flip over the fence.
Okay.
Front flip. Gonna kick off the little post on the bottom.
Okay.
Flip over completely. Do a little somersault at the end.
Okay.
I'm toasting it.
Okay. Thank you.
What about you?
I'm a toaster.
Okay.
I'm a toasted guy.
All right. So we're gonna throw this in the toaster. So we finished our everything we need. So let's plop those on there, Brent.
Let's get our patties on our buns.
Wow, Brent, I have to say, good job with the consistency on these.
Thank you.
They're very solid.
Solid as a rocket.
Start with me and yours, and then we'll let Zach and Maggie do as they please later. Okay, I'll start with mine.
Okay. All right, Bobby. Moment of truth.
Yeah, here we go.
It's time to find out. Is their creation tasty? Or
pasty.
Or is it pasty?
I think that's gonna be the
That's an official vegan cooking show slogan.
Yeah,
Is it tasty or pasty?
Well,
find out.
And there's no middle. It's both. It's either or. Not
Either or.
all right. So let's try it at the same time, I guess.
Ready? 3, 2, 1.
Oh my God. That is not pasty.
That's pretty good.
Wow.
Nice.
Actually,
That turned out pretty good.
really good, huh? All right, Brent, so it's time for our ratings and our sit down and talk about this. So
Yeah, our sit down and talk about this official title.
I like that. So let's first talk about our healthiness rating.
All
So we're
right.
going to grade it from F to A
Yes.
in healthiness.
Okay,
And,
what do you think? F being the lowest, A being the bestest.
Now, because of the bread, I'm going to take it down a little bit.
Okay.
Because bread's not all that great for you, even though it is whole wheat.
This is a whole wheat one, so
And it's
that's a
got
little bit
sesame
better
seeds.
than like, your processed,
Yeah.
bleached flour or whatever. But
So
Yeah,
I
so-
think just because of that, I'm taking it down a little bit of a notch. But
Okay.
I'm going to give it a B+ for healthiness.
I'll agree with that too. I think all the ingredients inside are really nice. We kind of only slightly cooked it, which again is it has a. I wouldn't say it's raw, but it's more towards the raw side, which
Keeping its nutrients. So this is the cost right here of the whole thing together, and wow, that's actually not too expensive, Brent.
Yeah,
would say-
considering the servings and everything,
Yeah.
you can get a lot out of this. It
and
kind of
it's
goes a
filling
long
too,
way.
like
Yeah.
you said. So I mean, you can get 4 burgers out of this,
Yeah.
and feed 4 people and keep
Yeah.
them hungry, keep them full.
Keep them wanting more. Keep them wanting more,
Yeah.
but not being able to eat more because they're so full.
We should sell this to the government. All right. So how was the cleanup on this one, Brent?
I would say pretty good. You don't need
Yeah.
a lot of stuff. Pretty
Mhm.
much just a bowl, some measuring, like a measuring cup,
Yep.
tablespoon, teaspoon.
I would say the
a
messiest
fork.
part was the sesame seeds from the buns.
Cleanliness is maybe a B.
I
Just
agree.
Maybe because the patty itself, like I said, is sticky. And
The
like
eating process is also kind of messy too. So.
Yeah, a little bit. The way we prepared it today, again, like I was saying earlier, is a little less cooked than we maybe could have. If
Yeah.
we cooked it through a little more, it would be maybe a little more, have a good, better cohesiveness. But
Definitely.
yeah, overall, as far as like bean patties or bean burgers goes, by far like better than a lot of the ones I've had as
Yeah.
far as consistency goes.
Yeah,
So,
I would say that this was a really successful meal.
all right, cool.
And I'm happy about it, and I'm going to have this for lunch all the time.
I think that's it for us today here on the Vegan Cooking Show with
Yeah.
Bobby and Brent.
Yeah, let us know if you have any ideas for other vegan meals in the comments below, and other like fun
Yeah,
recipes.
we're going to
that
be
you
trying out a bunch of different stuff here. We're going to be doing, stuff like this, but also maybe like some things that are like emulation meals. So say if you're trying to go vegan, but like you're like, oh, but do I really have to give this up? Different meals that kind of emulate those different flavors
Yeah.
and stuff, so you can kind of satisfy those cravings.
Yeah, we're going to prove that you can too eat like us.
Yeah. So yeah, definitely comments below. Well, different stuff we would like to see, questions you have about this recipe,
Or the show.
your thoughts if you agree or disagree with the way we assessed it.
Yeah.
Try it out at home. Let us know how it turned out for you.
Yeah,
And
definitely.
we look forward to hearing from you guys. on
We
that.
do. We check all the comments on
Yes.
these videos, so
We read everything, so you're warned.
we'll be forewarned. I'm Bobby,
I'm Brent,
and y'all watching.
the Vegan Cooking Show. Let's talk about bold flavors, boy.
What's the most bold flavors?
That's a good question. What is the most bold flavor?
I would say wasabi is the boldest flavor.
It's a pretty bold flavor. I'll give you that much.
Brent's been vegan for what, 7 years, 8 years now?
Something like that.
Something like that.
Listen, you know, time is relative. It's, you know, time is a flat circle, according to Matthew McConaughey.
Every science movie does this.
You bend it like Beckham,
And then you
punch a hole through there. Ooh. You just broke space-time, my friend.
yeah. So that's every science movie.
You're welcome. We just explained science to you.
Yeah. So I've been
We're
vegetarian.
expecting science in this show today.
So I've been vegetarian for about what, 8 months now.
What was that? Kind of hard. I'm kind of hard to get back
That
on
was my
track of
little
that.
sting.
As your sting?
Yeah. Like every time we move on to the next subject.
Yeah, that kind of sting.
Yeah. Like the singer.
Exactly.
Yeah.
What do you want to do, organic or regular?
Yeah, organic zucchini.
What's up, Brent? You broke the zucchini. Dude. Look what he just did. And one more. Okay. Are we going to buy it?